Heyo, ShadowVC here, and since it's Transformers Day today, I wanted to do a collection tour, and I think I want to do one of these every year. I think that'd be quite interesting. I'm not going to do a super detailed walkthrough, just sort of gloss over each section. Also, the lighting's not great, so some bits might be a bit obscured. Something to remember is that a lot of this is based on my own personal Transformers story, so there's some bits that might not make a lot of sense at first glance. Got any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. So let's start up here. This is pretty simple, this is just the 4 Reactivate figures they've made. Moving along is my rebooted verse shelf. So this is Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beast, as well as 1 or 2 other figures that I felt thematically fit. For Autobots, Decepticons. Moving over, this is my big boys shelf. So we start with Primus and Unicron. Thundertron's back there for reasons. Loki's back there because I didn't know where else to put it. Some boxes behind them that I wanted to keep. Some Unicron trilogy stuff. Got some Guardian robots, some Victory stuff, Omega Prime, ships, Star Convoy. On top of my DVD cabinet are some tiny Titans. Moving down, we've got my main Decepticon cast. There's a gap back there for Devastator, and I want to put Bruticus here when that's done. Got Lockdown and Toxitron there because I didn't know where else to put them. I think I might want to get some small shelves here and I might put them there. Moving along is my main Autobot shelf. And this is primarily where I was talking about weird stuff. I mean, Steelbane and Double Cross. Another Optimus back there. There's a big gap here where I want to put Superion when he's done. Got my Unicron connected characters here. So the G1 cast and then some stuff at the back. That's not Nemesis Prime and Shattered Glass Rodimus. Those are the Anti-Prime, a character from my story based on the Dark Matrix from Marvel Comics. Felt like that needed explaining. They're underneath Unicron because next to them are the Primes underneath Primus. So all the Primes that are out now, plus Protoform Optimus that I'm using for the 13th Prime, plus a couple artifacts. Got the Allspark, Vector Sigma, some Enerdron cubes, Malleus Minotaurus because I didn't know where else to put him, and I've got a T-Cog there right now. That one's from the Blockies Wave 8. Was it Wave 8? The second Transformers 1 wave. I'm going to give that to Amalgamus because his T-Cog is his eye for some reason and I didn't want to remove it. That's from Power the Primes Optimus. That was part of the packaging. I thought it would look cool if I put it up there. Moving along is my Bayverse shelf. I'm not a huge fan of the Bayverse, but I like toys. So I have a lot of toys. Definitely looking forward to the new Grimlock. He will probably stay there, and I'll display the other one in beast mode somewhere. Bayverse. Moving down, we have Hearts of Steel hanging out on the end. We have Animated with Prime Cliffjumper, because I didn't know where else to put it. Then we have Transformers 1. I do have Alita, but she's not on the shelf yet. Yeah, we got the Blockies Miners because they're in scale with Studio Series. I love that. Then we get Earthspark. I'd love to get the rest of the Terrans, but I'm having difficulty with that. Then we get to Beast Wars, plus Beast Machines Cheetor and Shadow Panther. We have Rescue Bots, plus Towline, because I think he fits as a Rescue Bot. My Elite Guard. In my story, I really need a Sentinel Prime to lead these guys. Diaclone. And yes, I know Flame and G2 Sideswipe and Red Cog are here, and they're not Diaclone. It makes sense in my story. Trust me, it does. Then we just have other miscellaneous Autobots. There's a few of these I want to eventually move to a Velocitron shelf, specifically the Sonic crossover, Override, Hotshot, and I'm thinking maybe Galaxy Shuttle and Lunar Cruiser. Then moving along, we have, I don't want my shadow to get in the way, but we got other Decepticons. I'm thinking of splitting this shelf in 2, having other Decepticons and then a Decepticon High Guard. Basically the Elite Guard, but for the Decepticons. Moving down, we've got my Armada shelf with Cybertron Starscream on there because I didn't know where else to put him. Then we got my Optimus Prime and Bumblebee shelf, plus Ultra Magnus and Spike because I didn't know where else to put them. Then we've got Mayhem Attack Squad and Wreckers. Then we have other Beast Wars, then Fossilizers. I'm thinking of removing this divider and just having Fossilizers as part of other Beast Wars because I feel like there's a lot of unused space there that removing that would allow me to use. Then we have the Maximals and Terracons from Rise of the Beast, plus these little guys. I wish I had the other 3, but I can't find them anyway. Then moving down, we've got Star Raiders. To the left, we've got Omega Prime and Missing Link boxes. But Star Raiders, that's my cast at the moment. Quintessons don't have an actual Quintesson, unfortunately. Armorizers and Junkions plus Sparkler Spots. I imagine the Junkions and the Armorizers live on the same planet, which is why they're together. Then we have pre-war. I'd like to split this section into like 3 or 4 different segments. I might actually put all of that on a different shelf, like have an entire shelf dedicated to like off-world stuff, and that's probably where like Velocitron stuff would go as well, and then just take all of this and move it all out to here to cover all of that space. That'd be nice if I could do that. Then we have Collaborative, and over here is difficult to get to, but it's Marvel Comics. Got the Christmas Optimus here because there was a comic where he looked like that. Then we have Shattered Glass with Cyberverse Tarn and is it Perfect Effect? Optimus, I forget the name of it. There's a reason in my story for that. And then at the back we have dead characters. Starscream's Ghost and those 3. Prowl isn't there because he's on my Elite Guard because I don't have a proper Prowl. Then underneath all of that we have accessories, so there's blast effects. We have these tubs which are filled with like bigger bigger accessories like trailers and stuff. Then we have these smaller drawers. Each of these corresponds to one of these, so you can see that one is the Collaborative. So this one is pre-war, and then each box is like a shelf. So like that one is the 3 shelves on that wall over there. This one is this whole shelf, and this one is the shelf above. You get the idea. And then over here we have, this is for medium-sized accessories, so things like capes and just larger stuff that wouldn't fit in here. We have one for Decepticons and one for Autobots. And then over there we got just other miscellaneous stuff. So I've got Menasaw's gun, Omega Prime's base, Omega Prime's swords, Seeds, ring, Space Bridge, and Superion's and Devastator's skeletons because I don't have all the members yet. I want to mount the Matrix Blade and the Space Bridge on the wall at some point. I think that'd be really fun. Guess I can do a brief look at my Lego. Just a lot of Marvel. This here is a temporary box of demoted figures. Just took him off the shelf because I got 86. Then here's my big box of blockies. Eventually I'd love to get a shelf up here for all of them, but at the moment they're just sat in a box. Up here I've got some other miscellaneous figures. You see one of them's fallen over, some more Lego. I'd like to actually get a shelf here and just put all of these on there, and then I can dedicate these 2 to Transformers. Nice poster, because there was no other use for that wall. Review section, this is where I review videos. Review videos. This is where I review toys. Poster that came with Star Saber. Those are by Student Scissors. They're IX original characters made by Student Scissors. And here is the desk. Got my monitors and just a bunch of new figures that I have not put on the shelves yet. You can see I'm keeping combiner components underneath there for now. And Skybite has been here for ages because he's my favorite character and I didn't know where else to put him. Didn't really want to put him on my other Decepticon shelf because that just felt wrong. But that's pretty much the whole collection. So, I'll see you in a year, I guess. Happy Transformers Day. That's Salu BC out.